What's up, it's Austin Rutherford and welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about Airbnbs. How much does it cost to actually set up an Airbnb and how profitable can it get? So this door right behind me right here, we're in the process of setting up another Airbnb. Let's go inside, let's take a look at all the furniture, all the expenses, everything, and we'll break everything down for you. So we're hoping to have this Airbnb up and running here in the next week or two, possibly. But the biggest expenses are the couches, which there is no couch right now. So we're actually buying that couch tonight. Hopefully it'll get delivered here in the next couple of days. We're gonna put a couch here, a big couch, and then we're gonna put a couch over there, like a love seat. So it'll have plenty of sitting area with the TV up there on the wall. So the couches are gonna cost us about $1,300 to get the couches here. And then, as you can see, there's a lot of bags, there's a lot of knickknacks, a lot of tables, a lot of mirrors that have to go into this. So you gotta furnish it as if you were living here. So we have the rugs, we have the coffee tables, we have the mirrors, so you can take a little selfie before you head out for the night. Pillows, blankets. My fiance is staging this, by the way. And we got this little thing. It's like you literally like hang blankets on top of that. You got this cool little light looking thing. Like there's just, you have to make it appealing for somebody to actually want to live there. So all these little knickknacks so far, she said she spent about $2,200. So I'm hoping we don't spend much more because there's a lot of other expenses, but just for like the little knickknacks and stuff, it's been almost like $2,000-ish. One of the very, very expensive things that a lot of people don't understand is the kitchens and how much actually go in to kitchens. I didn't understand it either, but it's not that big of a kitchen, number one. But you gotta put the toilet paper in, gotta put the paper towels in, you need trash bags, you need soap, that's for the bathrooms, you need dishwashing soap, all that stuff. But the fun part is when you start opening these cabinets up. So you gotta have plates, plenty of plates for somebody to live in, somebody to stay here. Gotta have plenty of cups for somebody to stay. You need the regular cups, you need the wine cups, you need the coffee cups, you need all that stuff. Then you need all the pans for them to cook. Got some more pans down here. We got some Tupperware right in there. We got the, what's that thing called? Trash can. So then we got, knives, and then we got silverware, and then we got, utensils and mixing spoons. You don't understand like how much money you actually spend on a kitchen. Like just the materials in the kitchen's, gonna be over $1,000. So, kitchens get expensive, but kitchens is also like, we have had complaints in the past on other Airbnbs by not having the kitchens fully stocked, not having enough cups, not having enough, mixing things, not having enough things for people to put food in to store. If they're staying here for an extended period of time, a Keurig maker, you got to have the coffee maker. Everybody loves coffee. We got toaster. Like, we've had complaints on the kitchen by not, having what people needed. So we made sure on this one, we went all out. There's like double of everything. So double silverware, double cups, double plates, double bowls. So, nobody should be complaining about this, but we're gonna spend, upwards of over $1,000 just on the kitchen material. The basement, nobody really does anything with the basement, so not gonna go down there. But like even the small stuff, like, little tables, little like knickknacks, like personally, I would never, spend money on this ever. But guess what? People, when they're looking at choosing an Airbnb and they see, greenery and plants sitting around, they want to stay in the properties more. So that's why I'm not furnishing this. That's why my fiance is, because mine would be blander than bland. So this is kind of the first floor. This is a townhome style. So this is the first floor, half bathroom, living room, dining room. Oh, right here, by the way, there's gonna be a kitchen table. So we're gonna put a kitchen table right here, couches and living room over there. And then upstairs, let's go check out upstairs. But you gotta think so much about Airbnb. Like you gotta have mops, you gotta have brooms, you gotta have dustpans. Like you need like everything in an Airbnb. When we get up here, having washer and dryers in units, a lot of people like that because if they're staying here for an extended period of time, they want to be able to wash. If you look up here, we have over 20 sets of towels. Keep in mind, this place only sleeps 5. We We have over 20 sets of towels to make sure people have plenty of stuff. Stuff gets damaged, we need to replace it. We also need an ironing board. Amazon got me. I ordered the cover, not the board. So I have an ironing cover, but now I need to go buy the board to put the cover on. So make sure when you buy the things you think you're buying, make sure you're buying the right things. Then we come in here into the bathroom. Gotta have a hair dryer for the women. This is a little soap dispenser. We're gonna slap up right here. So we got shampoo, conditioner, body wash. Gotta make sure you have what are these things called? A curtain thing, whatever that is. You know, we gotta buy rugs. We're gonna have to put some pictures on the walls. You gotta, you know, put all the knickknacks in. And then we have bedroom number 1. So we got a queen size bed. So this will sleep 2 people right here. We got to get the mattresses. So the mattresses cost $1,300 for 1 king and 1 queen. So that's $1,300. And then the bed frame and the dressers and the other bed frame and the other dresser and the coffee table costed us about $1,500 as well. And then we got pictures. So we got to hang pictures up. We're going to put a TV here. Again, you know, the pillows, the sheets, all that stuff you have to have, because you can't just have like a dresser and a bed. You got to have the pictures and the throw pillows and the cool blankets and all that stuff, because that's what people look at when they're looking to book Airbnbs. And then I'm going to call this the master. It just happens to be the biggest bedroom. So in this one, we have a king size bed. So to sleep 2 people. And if you look down, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 pillows. 10 pillows, had to count that again. So we got plenty of pillows for this bed, for that bed, for the air mattress that we have in this unit as well. We have another dresser. We're gonna put another TV up here. We got the little mirror so you can take a little selfie. The women that are getting ready, you know, make sure you look good before you go out. We got these things. We got to put some curtains in, curtain rods, I guess is what they're called. We got to get the hangers. So people can come in, they can hang some stuff. Like, you literally got to think about everything when you're doing Airbnbs, and you don't want to shortcut things, because if you shortcut things, then you're not going to get bookings. But if you spend too much money, then you spent too much money and you're not going to be able to recoup it. So it's the balancing act between the two of them. So furnishing an Airbnb is not a cheap thing to do. So we had about $1,300 in mattresses. We're gonna have about $1,300 in couches. My fiance said she spent another $2,500 on the other knickknacks. I spent another about $1,200 on the bed frames and dressers. And then we have another, there's another big TVs, and then the kitchen expenses. So all in all, we're gonna be all into furnishing a 2-bed, 2.5 bath, about 1,100 square feet. For about $7,500. So it's not a cheap thing to do. It's not super expensive. We're gonna end up spending about $7,500. One secret for you, we're getting IKEA couches, because one of these other Airbnbs that we own, basically we got a couch from Big Lots, and people, you know, were smoking on it, they stained it, they put some holes in it, and over time it just got really old. So we have to replace the couch, both couches. So it's gonna cost us $1,300 to replace both couches. But the cool thing with IKEA now, which we're getting for these units, is if that happens again, you can buy like covers, not covers, you can buy basically you can rewrap the whole couch for like a couple $100. So if a hole burns in it, you spend a couple $100, you replace the wrap instead of having to replace it for $1,300. So it's gonna cost about $7,500 to do this. I'm gonna show you what an end product looks like, which just happens to be right next door. Let's take a look at this one. This is another one of our Airbnbs. So I'm not gonna take you upstairs because my birthday happens to be in 3 days. My fiance is taking me somewhere special. I have about 10 minutes till I have to be ready. So I'm gonna show you the downstairs. But if you look at this, you got the nice couches, you got the little eating area, you got the other little sitting area, you got the cool little light fixture over there. You know, in here, you got the rugs, you got the coffee tables, you got the little knickknacks that I was talking about that like people actually care about, but happens to cost money. You got the TV on the wall for people to entertain. Gotta have the mirror. Every Airbnb needs a mirror. Got the little greeneries that I was talking about earlier as well. And then even some more knickknacks right here, some more greenery. Got this little leopard jaguar looking thing. So you gotta spend money on stuff that like I personally see as pointless, but people actually care about when they're coming to stay at Airbnbs. Like I said, kitchens are not cheap. Got the toaster, got all the mixtures, Got the K-cups. See what they got in the cabinets up here. Some wine glasses you gotta have. Some plates you gotta have. Pots and pans and cooking stuff you gotta have. What else they got over here? Silverware mixers you gotta have. Oh, we gotta get bags for the other one. Dang it. Some more, you know, pots and pans and storage stuff in there. Some cleaning utensils you gotta have. So there's some things you gotta have in Airbnbs. Let's check out the outside too. So the cool thing that we have at this building, we got the outdoor furniture, we got some more outdoor furniture all the way down there, but this just happens to be 6 Airbnbs, a 6-unit building, and all of them are Airbnbs. So this is gonna turn a relatively big profit for us. We're gonna make way more money than we would just renting it out regular to a long-term tenant. But that unit that we're furnishing that I just walked you through is the last of all 6 units to become an Airbnb. So if you want an update video, once you know this goes on for a month or two to see the actual income that's provided off of these 6 units, smash that like button for me, drop a comment below, say video update, drop it below so we can get you an update as well. So that's Airbnb. You know, it's not cheap to do Airbnb. You know, $7,500 to furnish a property. You know, we spent 12 grand to furnish a property before. It just depends like what you can find and how much you got to spend. But it can be very, very profitable if done the right way. So smash that like button for me. Drop a comment if you want an update, or if you're currently in Airbnb and you disagree with anything that I said, let me know that as well. And hit that subscribe and notification bell so you can get all this content going forward. As always, appreciate you being here. We'll see you on the next one.